Greetings, my name is Shadow Protector 99, aka the infamous JC, and I'm here to give you a review. Not just a review, but part 2 squared to the motherfucking 2. Part 2 of my Spider Island Story Arc review. So yeah, let's continue with issue 667 and part 1 of Spider Island. Before we begin, I must have a seat. That's right. But anyways, moving on. Let's begin this piece, or part 1 of Spider Island. So, let's do a little, quick recap. And if you like said recap, just go watch part 1 of the review. Because I'm not about to give you a recap, and I assume you guys are smarter than this. Pay attention. Remember this, guys. So anyways, the issue opens up where we kind of last left off. Peter is, confronts Carly Cooper about her powers. Like, she's freaking sticking up on the ceiling just like Spider-Man. And, she thinks she's like a freaking boss because she got like Spider-Man's powers. So then, she's all eccentric, and then Peter's like, shit, how did she get these powers? Man, oh my goodness. I knew I should have just freaking, took my time with her this time, but I knew I shouldn't have just jumped in and upped our relationship to the next level by holding hands. Oh my goodness. So anyways, he's kind of like beating himself up, and then Carly Cooper is all, eccentric about having like Spider-Man's powers, and then she's like, Peter, you're a science geek. Make me cool shit. Make me a Carly radar, a Carly mobile, a Carly freaking jetpack, a Carly plane, Carly shit Batman would have. Shit. And what a bitch. I mean, just because your boyfriend is a scientist, you expecting a whole bunch of shit from him. One side, Carly, one side. Peter can do much better. So anyways, while Peter like freaking denies her freaking her wishes to have all this Batman like shit, we then transition to what's her name? Julia Carpenter and Shang-Chi. They're basically doing a stakeout of this nightclub with all these gangsters, and then they're basically staking out watching this limousine pull up in front of it, and then Shang-Chi's like, we can go down there and we can kick ass with your abilities to see in the future and my abilities of freaking Bruce Lee, Jet Li, Jackie Chan, and all the other freaking kick-ass martial artists out there of other different nationalities. We got this. We're a two-man army. Well, man and woman army, but you get the idea. And then Julia Carpenter is like, I know that will ruin the future and the way of life, and basically Madam Web won't go because it's gonna interfere with the web of life, I think it's called, the web of destiny, I think it's called. I'm not too sure. If you guys know what it is, put it down in the comment below. Just correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, she's like saying it will. If we interfere, it's gonna like freaking fuck up the web of destiny, and we can't have that. And then Shang-Chi's like, no man, we gotta freaking do this. Now we gotta stop these criminals before someone gets hurt. And just as he's about to jump, freaking Madam Web shoots out freaking Psywebs, which like neutralizes him. And I think it neutralizes like his brain activity or something, or neutralizes his body. I'm not too sure how the Psywebs work. So anyways, we cut from Julia Carpenter to that limousine that pulled up earlier. And, when the limousine door opens, it reveals one of Spider-Man's greatest nemesis of all time. The Jackal. A green-furred guy. And he has a freaking tarantula, a.k.a. Kane, one of the clones who survived the Clone Saga. And he has someone else with him, I think. But anyways, you're walking into the nightclub, strolling in like a boss. and then we cut from them to inside the bar, and we have this, this gangster guy right there, and we kind of, I guess it's a nightclub owner, and he's like, hey buddy, you and your boys better move out, because they look like a bunch of pussies and bitches. And then the guy, the nightclub owner guy who told the gangster guy, he's like, bro, you better not fuck with me. So the gangster guy, the owner continues to, like, taunt him, and then the gangster guy is like, fuck this shit. He breaks a piece of the freaking support beam, one of the support beams holding up the nightclub. He breaks it because it was a piece of wood, and then freaking tries to hit the night owner guy, but the night owner guy actually freaking dodges it as if he knew it was coming. And remember when I said everyone in New York, in the last issue, where everyone in New York started to kind of figure out, like, they're getting Spider-Man's powers? When I say everyone, I mean practically everyone, even gangsters. So anyways, the nightclub owner freaking dodges it like he had spider sense, and then he's like, oh shit, you got, like, freaking super strength too? And then he freaking punches him like, me too, bitch. And then the club starts breaking out in a brawl between the nightclub owner guys and the gangster guys. And then freaking Jackal walks in a second later and he's like, okay, you know what? Fuck this shit. Then Tarantula, aka Kane, freaking, like, stops everyone with his freaking giant, with his freaking 8 legs. Cause I don't know why Kane is a giant spider, but if you guys know, just put it in the comment below. So anyways, Kane stops them all with his freaking 8 legs. Cause he looks like a giant spider, human / spider thing, But anyways, the Jackal then, offers them a proposition in which, you guys have freaking Spider-Man's powers, why don't you use it for, like, theft and whatnot? And basically, in order to help you guys freaking do, like, this mass crime spree, I'm gonna give you Spider-Man's outfit. And here's why I kind of like the Jack. In fact, we'll get to that. And basically, the Jackal freaking opens a crate with, like, with one of Spider-Man's outfits, and I kind of like this. Now, I think it's best I'll tell you what it is when we get to the part which is coming up real soon, okay? So anyways, he shows Spider-Man's outfit, and he's like, you guys have Spider-Man's powers plus Spider-Man outfit. Do the fucking math. So anyways, we cut from the nightclub to Spider-Man and Carly Cooper, seeing Aunt May and freaking J. Jonah Jameson's father off, because Aunt May and JJ's father are actually dating, boyfriend and girlfriend. That's what's up. Aunt May still got her game. So anyways, they're seeing her off, and then Carly freaking jokingly says, I got spider powers, and Peter's like, shut the fuck up, you make a horrible superhero. So anyways, they're saying goodbye, and then we transition to the city, in which is, like, mass pandemonium. And here's what I freaking like about the Jackal. Not only is he responsible for giving everyone Spider-Man's powers, and not only does he organize his giant crime spree to make, like, freaking Spider-Man lookalikes go around and rob stuff and, like, kind of frame Spider-Man, but he doesn't choose, like, Spider-Man's basic red and blue outfit. No, he gets every single outfit from, gets every single outfit that Spider-Man has ever worn. So, like, from the red and blue suit, the black suit, the Future Foundation suit, the Scarlet Spider suit, the Spider Armor suit, what else? The suit that he wore in freaking he got every suit Spider-Man has ever worn in Spider-Man history, and I think that's really cool, because you know how most villains will just freaking oh, I got this clone army, why don't you go cause some mess and look like my arch nemesis, why don't you? And you know how they're gonna all look the same? Well, the Jackal just freaking says, "Oh fuck that! Why don't y'all look like the Why don't y'all look like Spider-Man?" And all of like, you, I don't know how to say it, but it's basically each freaking criminal is dressed not in like the same attire as Spider-Man wears every day, the red and blue outfit, but each one has like one guy will have the traditional outfit. One guy might be wearing the black outfit. One guy might be wearing the spider armor outfit. One guy might, it's just a variety of outfits to confuse the superheroes. And so when the new Avengers, the Future Foundation and Cloak and Dagger show up to kind of like freaking, what's it called? Stop this crime spree from going on. They're not too sure who's the real Spider-Man. But anyways, so while this crime spree is going on, Mary Jane is in the middle of all of this, and then she's like, I should have friggin' stayed in LA. I think cool happens in LA. But anyways, she freaking sees a kid, she saves him, and then what's it called? As the building's about to freaking fall down on her, because they're not only doing a crime spree, they're freaking destroying buildings and whatnot. As the building's about to fall on her, a guy in Spider-Man's Future Foundation outfit freaking stops the building from falling on her. And then he's like, Tiger, is that you? And then he's like, I'll be your Tiger any day, pussycat, which is just one of the random criminals. Benjamin Grimm punches him, fucking punch. And then, we then transition to Peter and Carly Cooper kind of in a traffic jam because the pandemonium, is causing this traffic jam. Durr. So anyways, Carly Cooper is like, I have spider powers. I better go and pull a situation. Spider, keep away. Psst, 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 psst. And I'm like, bitch, you're a forensic scientist. Calm your ass down. So then Peter's like, oh shit, I better freaking stop her before she gets hurt. So anyways, Peter dresses up in his spider outfit. He swings off to follow Carly. And then as he gets into the city, the new Avengers, that part doesn't come in. So as he swings into the city, he's like, hey guys, it's me, Spider-Man. And then, because all the villains are dressed up like him, not villains, all the freaking criminals are dressed up like him. They assume it's a fake one, so Miss Marvel freaking kicks that bitch out of his web swing, freaking kicks that bitch out the air. Then freaking that thing freaking punches that hoe. Then freaking Spider-Woman gets into some of the action. Then freaking Superman comes in, punches that bitch. Then freaking Goku comes in, does some freaking Kamehameha to him, and and whatnot. And basically they take out Pete. They basically freaking knock out Peter Parker, even though they assume it's a criminal. And then Shang-Chi is like, I better freaking go and help him because he's trying to help his situation, while Julia Carpenter is freaking right there being a little bitch, like, oh, don't help Spider-Man. It's gonna ruin the flow of the web of destiny. So basically Shang-Chi says like, a bitch, I fuck you. So basically, Shang-Chi jumps over, and then Julia Carpenter's like, yeah, you were supposed to actually do that. It's not gonna mess up the destiny. And then the issue freaking ends where we see a beaten Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, on the ground whimpering as like a freaking whole other beaten criminals dressed up like Spider-Man over the years also like freaking knocked out. And I think that was a pretty epic panel right there. And Julia Carpenter ends the issue with, you will need Peter, you will need all your skills if you want to survive Spider Island. And then that's where the issue ends. So anyways, overall, this issue was really good, actually. I really liked it. We had there's a lot of funny moments, actually. Well, that's what you kind of expect with being Spider-Man. The interaction between Carly and Peter, discussing about the whole spider issue thing. That was really nice dialogue, really funny. The art was really good. Again, a lot of people say Humberto Romero is very cartoonish, but to me, that guy's a freaking boss. I mean, his art actually captures the chaotic and the chaotic nature of this issue, in which all the criminals are freaking destroying New York, downtown New York, trying to get, doing this crime spree. And it's very Humberto Romero's art is very vibrant. Shows off the colors, and it's very expressive. Kind of shows the villains. It kind of gives it a cartoonish expression, but at the same time, it doesn't. Kind of gives it like, if he's evil, then he has that evil expression on him, cartoonish, but at the same time, just right. And what else? Dialogue was really good. Especially Luke Cage and the Thing, they had some really nice one-liners. Especially Hawkeye, but Hawkeye always has freaking one-liners. But let's see. Overall, I'd have to give issue 667 a 10 out of 10, which gives it a Shutter Protector 99 rating of that's gonna be in the notion somewhere. But anyways. Yeah, it gets a 10 out of 10. Great dialogue, well done art, and Night on the Floor, and the story flowed really well. But other than that, though, yeah, I recommend you check out issue 667, and I covered this issue, and I will see you guys in part 3. So catch you guys later, like a boss.